Shop Talk.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Shop Talk. We're here today down in Haysville at the Haysville Learning Cafe with David Lusk. David?
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. Hey, tell me about the Haysville Learning Cafe. What is it?
Okay, it's a high school diploma completion program and designed for students who are at least 18 years of age and they've dropped out of high school and they come back to us and get their high school diploma. And it's accredited through the state, so it's a full high school diploma. The basic difference between our diploma and a diploma like you would get at campus high school or whatever is that we just don't have all the electives available. We don't have a gym, or we don't have, so 99% of our courses are on computer, and they can do work here as well as at home. But so it's a program where they're able to have a lot of flexibility.
So it's different than a GED also.
That's
right?
correct. It's a full high school diploma.
And tell me about some of the programs you offer.
Okay, well, we just started a couple years ago an ESL program, which is English as a Second Language. And what that entails is people who obviously aren't native American or native English speakers, they come to our school, they learn English first, and then once they learn English, then they come over to our program and they get their high school diploma. So it's quite a long journey for them. But some of them, they spend 3 or 4 years doing that process. But you know, a lot of them don't hardly speak English at all. Maybe we have a lot of mothers who the father goes out and works, the kids are going to school, and she's pretty much stuck at home. Mm-hmm. And so now she's able to come to here to learn English, and then she's able to go over there and get some skills in her high school diploma so she can get out in the workplace.
So speaking of mothers, what about preschool age children if they have them?
Yeah, we have a daycare room, and it operates from 9 to 3, Monday through Thursdays. And anybody can come. If they have little kids, they can drop the kids off, and then we have people that will watch them while they're doing their work. Or if they want to, they can work back there in the room with the children. We've got computers back there. And then when we don't have the hours, they're able to go back there as parents and work, and their kids can be there with them too. So basically, they're able to use that room whenever we're open.
That's probably something that's not offered too many places.
No, I wouldn't think so. But we have so many people who are working parents, single mothers, a lot of single, and even single fathers where they just don't have anybody to help them. So it's a good opportunity for them.
What about the instructors?
Well, there's 2 teachers that we teach on the regular side for getting the high school diploma, and then we have a teacher over here, and she teaches the ESL, and she also has an interpreter who interprets for her when she has things that it's hard for her to interpret. So,
a lot of people are already in the workforce. What kind of hours do you have? Do you work around people's
Yes,
schedules?
we do. Then that's a very good point, because we're open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 8 to 3:30 on Fridays, and then we're open one Saturday a month, with the exception of summer hours, because in summer it's a little different. We're only here Mondays and Tuesdays, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and that'll be until the end of July, and then we'll start back up in August full-time again. So.
What about like at night? Can they do their coursework at night?
Sure, they can come in till 8 p.m. And we have a lot of people. In fact, we had a gentleman who, I think he was 46. He just graduated. It's taken him 4 years, but he came in after work from 5:30 to 8 o'clock, Monday through Thursday, and he had like 10 credits to get, and he just kept coming and kept coming. Then after 4 years, he just graduated this year, so it's kind of a neat thing.
Can they do it from home too?
Yeah, they definitely can. The only thing is that these things are set up in units, and at the end of each unit there's tests, so they have to do the testing here. So it's a mixture, but they can do it at home. But sometimes it seems like that we have the best outcomes when our students are here, because it's a kind of a nice atmosphere. It's adult. There's no high school cliques or weird stuff going on. It's everybody's in the same boat, whether they're 18 or they're 60.
Right.
So it's kind of a neat multi-cultural thing that they create, in the student body.
I noticed some ceramic stuff out there. It's not just book stuff.
No, that's correct.
So,
we have a ceramics class. We have PE. We do PE classes on the Wii. We have a golf class we have, and they have to write papers, and then they also play the golf on the Wii. We have a bowling So there's a lot of different opportunities, but ceramics is pretty popular. We do that 3 times a year, and it's an 8-week course, and they have to. We go through the whole process. We fire them, we clean them, and so they start from the beginning and go through the whole process.
Right.
So it's interesting.
Is there any cost involved in the high school diploma?
No, and in fact, we have open enrollment in August and September. And that's when that's our big push to get our students here, because we want them to be here the whole year so they can get finished. So the cost is very minimal.
Yeah. David, besides a high school diploma, what are some other benefits someone might gain from this?
Well, a lot of it, we see of our students that when they come here, and it really sometimes doesn't make a difference if they're 18 or again if they're 60, they've had a lot of obstacles that they've had to overcome. Right. And sometimes just getting in the door helps them. But it's an interesting to watch all of our students buy into this program. Sometimes they don't. They're apprehensive because they've failed. They're good at failing. They have no problem with that. And so they're afraid if they don't want to show themselves to get too exposed because they might fail again. And so we try to create that atmosphere where they're able to succeed. The first thing, we tell them when they first come here that it's a brand new start. What happened in the past, we can't change. Right. You start from day one right here, and we move forward, and we try to get you graduated. We have a work keys program, which is a lot of corporations are starting to require their students to have. We're starting that this year. And so we'll be able to give 2 half credits for that, which is a nice addition to getting a high school diploma. You'll be able to get that work keys certification, so you can take that in when you want to apply for a job.
And real quickly, if people are interested, how do they get a hold of you?
Well, we've got a Facebook page, Haysville Learning Cafe. We've got a website. We've also, our 789-8380 is our phone number, and that's area code 316, of course. And we answer the phone even when we're not here. We always check in, and we have a voicemail, so we try to make it as easy as we can for people to get in touch with us.
All right. David, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, Grant.
We'll see you again next time.